Generation Geek, your go-to source for all things geek culture, is brought to you by two geeks that just happen to be father and son. I'm J Kidd. I'm representing what's hot right now.
And I'm Papa G, holding it down for the OGs.
So if you love comics, anime, movies, and games, don't worry. You're not a fanatic. It's genetic.
Welcome to the family.
What's up, guys? This is J Kidd from Generation Geek. As you all may know by now, we lost a very, very important figure in the comic book community. The legend himself, Stan Lee, has passed. But before his passing, he has left us with so many joys and things to remember him by. So today we'll be counting down Stan Lee's top 5 most influential and popular comic book characters. Number 5, the Black Panther. The Black Panther, also known as King T'Challa of the fictional city of Wakanda, was first introduced in the Fantastic Four comic book in 1966. Black Panther's powers include enhanced speed, agility, senses, and a myriad of other things. But what made him so unique and influential was that Black Panther was the first character of African American descent, to break all the barriers of what black men were during this time. He was a king, he was powerful, he was rich, he was wealthy, but also he had a good heart and was a hero and was someone that young kids could look up to. He definitely broke barriers with this one. Number 4, the X-Men. The X-Men were created in 1963 and represented minorities in America, all of them having different abilities and being seen as freaks. The first core X-Men consisted of Beast, Hank McCoy, Cyclops, Scott Summers, Marvel Girl, Jean Grey, Angel, Warren Washington, and the Iceman, Bobby Drake. And they were led by their teacher and mentor, Professor X, who was a representation of Martin Luther King and his beliefs in a peaceful existence between all races, and Magneto, who was a representation of Malcolm X, who believed that the only way to a peaceful existence for his kind is to be separate from the other through forceful means if necessary. This was really big for the time because at this point, nobody really spoke out for minorities, and Stan Lee being one of the first people to support the cause and also bring awareness to it shows his character and his love for all people. Number 3, the Avengers. Now, it wouldn't have been fair to separate all of these guys, so we just decided to group them up. The Avengers first appeared in 1963. They were brought together by the trickster god Loki, who wanted to use the Hulk to attack Thor, and ended up bringing all the Avengers together in order to stop the Hulk until they found out that the real threat was Loki. And on this day, the Avengers were born. This is probably Stan Lee's most popular team, and that can be largely due to the movies and all the media that surrounds this team now. The first group of Avengers included Iron Man, the Wasp, Ant-Man, Hulk, and Thor. Captain America later joined, then followed by Hawkeye, then the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver. Number 2, the Fantastic Four. First created in 1961, the Fantastic Four was the first superhero team in Marvel Comics. And you may not look at them today and think that, but they were very, very popular at the time. The team consisted of Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards, the Human Torch Johnny Storm, Invisible Woman Sue Storm, and the Thing, Ben Grimm. They were the first family in Marvel Comics. And when it came to ideals and what's right, the people always looked to the Fantastic Four at what a superhero team should be, a family. And Stan Lee was able to capture this sentiment perfectly with this team. Number 1, Spider-Man. Now you knew the company's flagship hero and mascot was going to be on this list. Spider-Man was first created in 1962 by Stan Lee. The idea from Spider-Man came from a surge in demand for a teenage superhero in America. After the success of the Fantastic Four, Stan Lee wanted to deliver that to the youth, someone that the kids could identify with. And through inspiration from many different sources such as Robin and the Spider, we got Spider-Man. You all know the rest. And that's our list. Anyone that you think we missed, leave in the comments below. And please like, share, subscribe so you never miss out on more of our videos. This is J Kidd from Generation Geek, and we out.